Hey folks, how's it going? I think I've had a good day. I thought I had a gazillion sticky notes. Well, I did have what seemed like a gazillion sticky notes stuck to my briefcase when I left. But when I sorted them out at home and eliminated one, two, then there were only two more left, so there were only four stickies, which is not, even close to a gazillion. And one is a grammar point that I am going to teach next to my class. So that's, for the weekend. And the other one is a very specific question that I need to answer for one of my students. So, they're taking care of it. The email took, I took care. There was another one that I left at work, and I have looked at my emails and I haven't gotten a reply. I really wanted that reply. And I'm going, somebody asked me for names of students that, well, Liz, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Particular students that are in Eden who might, I didn't talk to that student about moving on, moving up, but I thought that she should at least have the option, and I realized today that she's quite capable of taking that choice, taking that test and doing well on it, so I really shouldn't, out of hand eliminate her from that, and I'm really hoping that I didn't blow it, because it would be really nice if she could move on, because if that's what she wants, she should have that option. Yes. Don't waffle. I so often just don't pay attention. I pay attention to so many things, and certain ones I just don't. And I hate it when I don't, But this point, actually, it comes from reading Dawkins this summer. The realization that, did you realize that everything alive on this planet comes from a single organism? I did not realize that. Now, looking into it further, doing some research, I realized that it isn't that generally accepted, but my, uneducated opinion, it seems pretty damn logical to me. And it just adds to my personal theory. Now this is personal. Isn't there a good wife judge who says, this is my personal opinion? Something like that. I like that show. Anyway, I hold the belief that life is a fluke, being as there is no evidence to the contrary. I will hold that opinion for as long as it takes for someone or something to show me that there is other life in this, or other universes in this existence. Why not? I can and hold that belief. There is no other life form other than human or earthly life forms. Stop blanking out on me. I can hold that until you show me differently. And then I'll go, wow, you're right, there is some other life form. But until you do, I don't really believe it. Now, I have been a lifelong, almost lifelong, fan of science fiction, in which there are plenty of other life forms, and I really love everything science fiction. And you know, don't believe that and for the longest time, I have hoped or believed in alien life forms or life on other planets or other existences. But I have, in the last few years, come to what I think is a logical, I don't know, I pride myself on being logical. I don't know if I really am, but most of the time I think so. Evidence to the contrary. There is no other life in this universe. Okay? So, of course, it should have been obvious to me that we are all the product of a single accidental event that created life. No, you don't believe that? You don't see that might be a valid idea? I so enjoyed that book. What it was, the greatest show on earth. Yeah. Greatest event on earth, the greatest show on earth. Yeah. I read it this summer. It's lying there on the table because I gave it to my husband to read, and he's so busy reading all the other stuff he's reading that he hasn't gotten around to it yet. And it'll be like a brief moment in his reading library collection. He reads copiously. Lots. Everything. Really intelligently, too. He's a really smart guy. Choking on my coffee. Yeah, so, I don't know. I think this is a revelation. This is a revelation to me. This, and yet, it's, it's like, whoa, light bulb, like, wow. Of course. If you think this, then you have to think this, right? There isn't multiple life on Earth. There is one origin. And then many diversions, many splitting and dividing and changing and altering and da-da-da-da-da. Yada, 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 blah, 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 all those things. But basically, we are one. Anyway, that's my comment on things, today. I work with students that are generally very religious, and I don't dare say things like that to most people. But I do. Actually, very religious doesn't mean anything. You can say things like that. I say things like that to my students. I say just about anything to my students. This is a free country, You can say something as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. And I certainly don't say anything that will hurt anybody. Who's eating out of somebody else's dish? Probably Ty. Tubby Ty. Ty the Tubby. Ty the roly-poly. Hey, chicken. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I saw her ear twitch. Julia over there, sleeping on the pillow. Not in the basket, on the pillow. I put Floyd's basket from upstairs down here. Floyd sleeps in it. Ty sleeps in it. Actually, Julia does too sometimes. The only one who doesn't sleep in the basket is Tiger, because he's too big. Julia looks like she's going to fall off the pillow. The pillow's going to fall off the table soon. Anyway, that was my revelation. That was my discovery. That was my light bulb moment. I love those moments. I don't actually kick myself because there's no reason for me to have known that. Because no one else would have ever told me something like that. I love these realizations. Hey, Floyd. Light bulb, light bulb. Light bulb. See ya.